week we're going to start a book called Towers Falling. Friday we talked about 9/11 and remembering, and this book brings about an awareness of the event, but it also takes us to another classroom that's culturally different than many of the classrooms here in Montgomery. There's so many things we can learn from the students in this book. Let me read the back of it to you and tell you a little bit of what we're going to hear. For 5th grader Deja, it's tough enough starting school in a new neighborhood. Projects about her home and family only highlight how different she is from her classmates. But when Deja receives an assignment on the 2 towers missing from the skyline out their classroom window, she sets off on a journey of discovery. With new friends, Ben and Sabine, by her side, Deja learns more about who she is, how her community can grow and heal, what happened on September 11, 2001, and what it means to be an American. On your Friday assignment, you discovered this took place 19 years ago on September 11th, and a lot of people were affected by this event, and a lot of stories have come from this event, and this is just one. All right, a memorable event made personal. Chapter 1, New School. Pop groans. He's having bad dreams again. I hear Ma trying to comfort him. My little sister Lita squirms. I whisper, hush, sleep, and I tuck the sheet beneath her chin. We share a bed. She turns on her side. Her feet kicks my knees. On the floor, Raymond's arm clutches his pillow. He sleeps through anything. I never do. Even when we weren't living in one room, I heard Pop's nightmare groans. I heard him and Ma arguing about money, arguing he needed to get a job. Pop didn't get a job. Ma's waitress job barely covers food, and we ended up here, Avalon Family Residence. It sounds nice, but it's not. Peeling paint, cockroaches, and no water. The refrigerator or stove in our tiny room. We squeezed together like rats, 5 people in a room instead of 1 or 2. No sense complaining, Ma always says, but it makes me want to burst, hit, or break something. I'm the oldest, I've got to be responsible, and I hate it. I've got to get Raymond and Lita ready for daycare and watch them afterward. Pop doesn't do anything. After his bad dreams, he stands on the street corner. He doesn't talk with other out-of-work men. He freezes like no one else exists. When his head aches fierce, he has to lie down. Nobody is allowed even to whisper or move. But his cough is worse. Sometimes he can't breathe, like he's got asthma or something. I pat Lita's head. Sleeping, she looks like a baby princess, but I don't tell her that. Eyes closed, I grimace. I wish I could sleep and have no worries like her. Today I start my new school. I worry if I'll like it. I worry if anyone will like me. Last year, even my best friend Keisha stopped speaking to me when my family became homeless, like it was my fault or something. Like I was gonna give her germs or something. Like my family and me were just trash. Ma shakes me. She thinks I'm asleep. In the shelter, even when I'm awake, I sometimes keep my eyes closed. What I see makes me angry. Sad-looking people. Nice, but sad. Some creepy people, too. Homeless shelters have their own kind of gangs. I'm used to gangs. Places we lived always had gangs, but shelter gangs aren't about guns. They're about roaming, stealing, and keeping an eye out for what can be taken. I'm not used to eating with thieves in a gross cafeteria or passing them in narrow halls where they try to jump on you and steal your shoes or your money. I walk the hall, fist ready. Deja, Ma says softly, here, and a pink ribbon sways above my face. Ma knows I don't like pink, but she must have found the ribbon or bought it cheap. Thanks, I say. You get ready now. I'll take Ree and Lita to daycare. But you'll be late for work. Better than you being late for your first day of school. She doesn't smile. I don't remember the last time Ma smiled. She's always tired with dark smudges beneath her eyes. Thanks, Ma. Her boss will yell at her, even if she's just 10 minutes late. He'll pay her an hour less. Worse, I'm not sure I want to go to school. School doesn't help with real life. Double worse. Pop should get up, but he doesn't. He tosses and turns, tangling sheets. Pop's never any help. With Ma at work, I'm the one to tell Ray and Lita there's no money for ice cream when the Mr. Softy truck chimes. No clothes without patches, no Nickelodeon. Our TV was sold months ago. I ball my fist. I could punch something. But instead, I get up, kiss Ma, and grab my clothes. I hope no one else is in the women's bathroom. Home room. She's got a difficult situation, doesn't she? And we'll talk about that in a little bit. I quickly open the door. My mouth is pressed tight, mean, arms crossed. I look around, daring anyone to disrespect me. But nobody's paying attention to me. Everyone's giggling, meeting up with friends. What'd you do? What'd you do? I hear people say Disney World, Jersey Shore, basketball camp. I hope the teacher doesn't say, write an essay about your summer vacation. If she does, I'm going to leave the paper blank. Else I'll have to lie. Say eviction isn't the best vacation. Hearing Ma weeping and Pop wheezing, cracking his knuckles while Lita sucks her pacifier double time and Ray holds my hand. I never lie, I won't. It's just better to keep quiet. My family has never had a vacation. Less Pop not working is a vacation. I do remember one afternoon in Central Park. Raymond had a blue and cherry ice. I had a pretzel with salt. I ate slowly, watching trees sway and squirrels leaping across branches. Ma and Pop hugged. Pop even smiled. It was years ago. Lita wasn't even born yet. Besides, I don't like essays. Why write when you have nothing good to say? I'm just trying to get by. 8 more years, I'll be 18 and I won't have to live in a shelter or go to another new school. I'll be on my own, taking care of myself. I won't ever get evicted. I look at the kids. Boys wear Nikes and Converse. The girls wear earrings, charm bracelets. Everybody smells like new clothes. Funny how the homeless shelter is in a nicer part of town than I've ever lived before. There's an actual grocery store instead of a deli. Kids here are all colors. In my old neighborhood, everybody was black. Except for Avalon's ugliness, this neighborhood is richer. Brown stones with flower boxes instead of high-rises with ugly window air conditioners. I tug my t-shirt. It's a bit small and my belly button shows. My jeans are clean, but my feet are in flip-flops and my toenails aren't even painted. Slipping into a back row chair, I pull the pink ribbon off my ponytail, stuff it into my pocket. A boy 2 chairs away blinks behind glasses. What are you looking at? I'm Ben. I stare at the wimpy hand. It's pink and stubby. He sniffs and pulls his hand back, uncrosses his legs. Cowboy boots. I can't believe it. Who wears cowboy boots? In New York. I'm new too. Isn't that why you're sitting in the back? I give him my meanest stare. Oh, so you're not talking to anyone? My cheeks feel hot. I don't like anybody figuring me out. Well, I'm talking to you, I snap. I talked first. I think Ben's sassing me and I ought to hit him, but his face is round, doughboy soft, pleasant. Don't know why I'm thinking pleasant. I've never used that word before, but it popped inside my head. I exhale. Ben reminds me of Raymond, not street smart, just nice in a dumb kind of way. The classroom is bright and fancy. Streamers decorate the walls and pictures of books are thumbtacked on bulletin boards. There's even a bookcase with new books and 2 red beanbag chairs. A huge calendar with a picture of blue-green water hangs on the wall. ocean? Brooklyn doesn't do oceans, just sidewalks, buildings, and boring rivers. One square has one for the first day of school. How many days do I have to be here? One is a lonely number. Nobody's paying me or Ben any attention. Girls are giggling, boys are high-fiving and gently shoving each other like they've known each other forever. These kids have probably been together since first grade. Just my luck. I look at Ben. He's smiling like I'm his best friend. He's got freckles, wire-rimmed glasses, and hair so short he looks like a soldier. I'd be cool if I had nice clothes, but Ben'll never be cool. She's making a lot of assumptions about his character, isn't she? I think she's a little defensive and probably a little scared about having to start a new school. I'll put a slide together in Seesaw with some questions and things for you to listen to, and the next chapter begins with Miss Garcia. Sorry about the glare. Miss Garcia. She must be who? I'm thinking she's their teacher. Talk to you soon.